Hello everyone, today we are going to see introduction to Turbo C. Okay, how we are going to work with Turbo C, what are the basic options that can be performed in Turbo C, right? So I'm going to launch Turbo C. I have already installed Turbo C in my system. I'm going to launch my Turbo C. Okay. Once I open my Turbo C, my interface will look like this. Okay, this will be my interface. Okay, so this is the file menu bar. Okay, where we have different file menus, and each one has its unique usages. Okay, and so this is file menu, and this is edit menu, search menu, run, compile, debug, project, options, window, and help. Okay. So whenever I'm going to work in a Turbo C, I need to first freshly open my Turbo C. Okay, to open Turbo C, I have to go to file menu, and in file menu there is an option called new. Okay, I'll be clicking new. Once I click new, the window will open like this. Okay, this will be in off mode. Okay, to view the screen in full mode, I have to press F5. If I press F5, the screen will become full mode. Okay, it will be visual in full mode, and this blue screen is the working area where you will be typing your program. Okay, in this area only you will be typing your program, and here you have no name 0.cpp. Okay, this no name 0.cpp is your file name. In default it will look like this, no name 00.cpp. And when you are going to work in a program, you have to save your program. Okay, so for to save your program, you have to go to file menu, and you have an option called save. Okay, if you click on save, a window will pop-up window will open like this, and you're going to save the file. Okay, you're going to save the file as, I'm going to save the file as sample.c. .c is the extension of C program. Okay, where I'm going to save the my file as C program, and that C is the extension for C program, and whereas CPP is the extension of C++, where you will be studying about C++ in your higher classes. So for .c is the extension of C program, and here C colon turbo C3 bin slash is the file location where you are going to save the file. Okay, sample.c is a file where you're going to save. This will be your location. Okay, once I'm giving the name, I'm going to say give. Okay, after giving okay, actually I have an already file name called sample, so I'm going to override that file. Okay, now I'm going to override file. After overriding, see, before here was no name 0.cpp. Now I have given as sample.c, and this reflects the file name where you can see the file name. Sample.c is your file name. Okay, and if you're going to know, if you want to know which version of your Turbo C you're going to use, okay, for that you will be using help. Okay, help, click on this help window, and there is an option called about. If you click on about, you will know the exact version, which version you are using Turbo C. Okay, and the copyrights, who created Turbo C, who owns the Turbo C, when it was created. Those are the information about this Turbo C. And we have other options called in file menu called save as, save all, change directory, print, quit. Okay, these are some of the other options, whereas save as used to save the same file with other names. Okay, if I give save as, I can create a duplicate of this name with other name. Okay, for example, instead of sample.c, I can save it as sample1.c or example.c, like that. The same file with other name. That's why we are going for save. This is the difference between save and save as. Okay, and for save you can use the shortcut key as F2. Okay, I can use F2 also as a shortcut. And one more thing, whenever you type a program or whenever you create a program in C, you have to compile your program. The compilation is nothing but converting your human understandable language to machine understandable language. Okay, that is called compilation. To compile, I'll be using here. You can see at the top. Can you see compile menu? If you click on compile menu, and you will have an option called compile. Okay, you have to click compile. If you click compile, the window will look like this. Okay, a pop-up menu will open where it will show success message. Okay, when it will show success message means that when there is no error. Okay, when the your human understandable language program has been successfully converted into machine understandable language. In that case, it will become success. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Okay, Once you have compiled, to run a program you have to go for, to execute a program you have to go for run. Okay, run is available in this run menu. If you click on this run menu, you will have an option called run. Okay, if you click run, it will start executing. Okay, I haven't typed any program, that's why it shows undefined symbol. Okay, if I type some programs and if I click on run, it will start executing. Okay, and one more thing, there is an option called console window. Okay, console window is the location where you will see your output. Okay, to see open console window, we'll be using, we will going for window menu, and then we'll go for output. Okay, if you click on output, it will show the, this is the console window where you will be seeing your outputs. Okay, whatever that printf statement are you going to enter input to the using user to the program. Okay, those everything will be visible in this location. Okay, we'll be seeing this area. Okay, so today I'm going to type a simple program. Okay, whenever a C program, usually C program starts with header file. Okay, to include header file hash include stdio.h. This is one of the common header file, the standard header file that we'll be using in our C program. Okay, and another header file is hash include conio.h. stdio.h is nothing but standard input output.header file, and conio.h is nothing but console.io.header file. Okay, these are the header files. Why we need to include header file is nothing but we will be using some of the functions that are directly linked with these header files. Okay, header files are nothing but it acts as a library file where the definition for those functions that we are going to use in our program will be written in that header file. Okay, we cannot directly every time we cannot bring those definitions, and we cannot paste in our program, so that they have been included in a header file, where a header file acts as a library file. Okay, where it will those function will use those header files as a reference, and those functions will be linked in our. Okay, so always our program, always our C program starts execution from our main function. Okay, so I'm going to give a main function. From main function, I'm going to give some examples. Okay, so I'm going to simply use an printf statement. Okay, we already discussed the printf statements in our program, right? So in our theory classes, in our 5 units, we'll be discussing on these topics. So printf, scanf, other functions, we have discussed everything in our classes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those functions. So I have given a simple printf statement, and I'm going to, this is my program. Okay, I have used my main function, I have given simple printf. Inside print, I have given 5 stars to print. Okay, this will be my simple program. After writing my program, typing my program, I'm going to compile my program, because this is in human understandable language. Okay, this is in human understandable language. Now I need to convert this into machine understandable, that is computer understandable language. For that, I'm going for compilation. Okay, to compile, I'm going to compile menu and give compile. Okay, or else I can also use the shortcut key alt F9. Alt F9 is also used to compile my program. Okay, I'm going to compile, and there is no error. Okay, since there is no error, it has given success, that is my source program has been successfully converted into machine understandable language. Now what I am going to do is I am going to run my program, that is execute my program, to see how this program works. So for that I will be going for run menu. Okay, I click on run, and there is an option called run. Okay, or else I can use also, or you can also use control F9, that is the shortcut for run, that is to execute your program. Okay, I am giving run, and it has started executing, but I couldn't see the output in menu. To see the output, I will be going for window. In window, there is an option called output. If I click on output, in my output console window, I can see that there is 5 star has been printed, right? Are you able to see this 5 star? This is how it will look. It will work. And there is an option called where I need to see the output in my screen regularly. Okay, to see the output regularly, whenever I compile, the output control window should open. Okay, it is tedious whenever to go and check every time to open my window and to see the screen, output screen. It is tedious. It is not an efficient programming way. Okay, to view the screen when my execution is done, I'm going to use a function called get ch in my program. Okay, get ch. This is nothing but get character, where it will once this function is called, it will give the my console window. Okay, so you can now will come, we have done. Whenever I make some changes, I need to save my file. Okay, whenever I make a change, I need to save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. To save, using file menu, I'm going to, that's an option called save, I'm going to save. Or else you can use the shortcut key F2. If I use F2 also, I can change my program. After changing, what I have to do is I have to compile. Whenever I make some changes, I need to compile to convert into machine understandable language. So I'm going to compile. So I'm going to use the shortcut key Alt F9. I'll compile and there is no error. So it has become success. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to execute my program. To execute my program, I'm going to use the shortcut key Control F9. If I use Control F9, are you able to see the once I compile, automatically the console window opens. Okay, before I have to go to window menu and there was an option called output. After clicking output only I was able to see. But here after compilation, since I use my getch function in my program, automatically once the getch function calls, it provides the console window of the program where I am able to see the output. Okay, so this is how the simple program works. Okay, and one more thing, what I am going to do is I am going to add another printf statement where I am going to enter hello everyone. This is another statement, and again I am going to give another printf statement where I am going to give the statement welcome you all. So you already know that we have already discussed and in our classes. Okay, in our theory classes we have discussed the how printf works, how the general syntax of printf, and what is the meaning of slash n in a program. Okay, slash n is nothing but if I give slash n, it will print in a next line. That is the meaning of slash n. Okay, so I have entered another. So I have given 4 printf statements. Okay, and I am going to see how it works. Okay. So whenever I make changes, I have to save my program. So I'm going to save my program. I have saved using F2. Now I'm going to give compile my program. Okay. So I'm going to compile my program and there is no error. Now I'm going to run my program. That is, I'm going to execute my program. I'm using Control F9, the shortcut. So you can clearly see uh, from the third line only the current execution occurs. Okay, 5 stars, then hello everyone, next line welcome you all, and then next one is 5 stars. Okay, this is how. But in this case, there is a case where I need to see only the current execution where in this output window you can see the previous execution also. Okay, where you can see the previous execution also. The first time I printed as stars and then second time I printed stars. These are the things that have been printed before. But if I need to see the current execution itself, okay, only the current execution I need to be displayed in my console window, then I'll be using a function called clear screen. Okay, clear screen is a function where it clears the console window. Okay, where it will clear everything. Okay, to use this clear screen and getch function in our program, then we will be including #include console #include conio.h, that is console.io.h. To use this function in my program, I have to include this header file. If I don't include this header file, it will throw an error. Okay, this is how my work. See, I have changed. I'm going console.io, so I'm going to again save my work and I am going to compile my program. After compiling, there is no error, so I am going to execute my program. To execute, I am going to run and click run. Now you can clearly see the current execution only, the results will be displayed in my console window. Before there was 2 additional star lines. Okay, now the screen has been cleared and only the current execution has been displayed in my console window. Okay, and in edit menu there is an option called undo, redo, cut, copy and paste. The cut, copy, paste, you know the basics. Okay, cut is used to cut a particular line or particular paragraph in the program, and copy is used to duplicate, and paste is used to paste whatever you copy or cut. Okay, to cut a particular thing, the shortcut can be also used. Shift plus delete is the shortcut for cut, control plus insert is the shortcut for copy, and shift plus insert is the shortcut key for paste. You can either use edit menu and you can choose this particular option, or you can directly use the shortcut key. See, I'm going to select this printf line and I'm going to click copy. Okay, I'm going to copy. I have copied. Now I'm going to paste. Okay, either I can use the shortcut key or using the edit menu I can go and paste. I have paste. Now there is a duplication of this same printf line. Okay, and another options that are available in edit mode is undo and redo. Okay, undo is nothing but you have done something and you want to go back to the previous state. In that case, I will be using undo. Okay. See, I have copied and I paste this additional line printf. Right now, I want to do undo. I am going to do undo. If I do undo, this line has been gone. Okay. Again, if I want to go back to the previous state, I mean, before doing undo, I want to go again to the uh, previous state. That is, redo is nothing but the opposite of undo. Okay. If I click redo, it will come back to the last original state where I left. Okay. So these are the options of basic options of edit, redo and undo. Okay. So I'm going to again save my program. After saving, I'm going to execute my compile my program, and there is no error. Okay. After error, now I'm going to run my program. If I run my program, you can see the output additional line. Okay. So and if I make some errors, okay, if I'm going to make some errors, I've made some errors. Okay, now we'll see how I've saved my program. I'm going to save my program. I will save using F2. Okay, after saving, I'm going to compile my program. So if I compile my program, that too shows two errors. Okay, two errors is nothing but there is an error in my program. Okay, that means that the compilation work is not to throw an error, but it indicates that I'm unable to convert my your program into machine understandable language. Okay, that means you have to make the syntax. There is a syntactical error in your program. Kindly rectify that so that I can correct my program. Okay, I can convert it into machine understandable language. That is the meaning of this. So it throws two error. After clicking enter, it shows in which line there is an error. In line 7 there is an unterminated string or character constant. It shows an error that it has not been terminated properly. Okay, so I'm going to uh, change it. Okay, I'm going to correct my errors. After correcting errors, again I will check. Again I'm going to save my program, and again I'm going to compile my program. If I compile, and again it shows one error. Okay, before there showed two errors, and I have rectified one error and shows another error. I'm going to again rectify my error. It shows in line 9. In ninth line it says the statement missing, that is semicolon is missing. So here semicolon is missing, so I'm going to give semicolon here. I've given semicolon. Okay, after giving semicolon, I'm going to save my program. Okay, and again I'm going to compile my program. Now it doesn't have any error. Okay, because I have rectified my error, and the source program has been successfully converted into machine understandable language. Okay, again I'm going to execute my program. I'm going to execute, and if you're going to see, I'm executing my program, and you can see the result. Okay, hello everyone, welcome you all. So these are the introduction to TurboC, where we'll be working your lab experiments. Okay, we'll be discussing everything in our next video.